Hello again, friends. I got something new, old but new for me. Let's unpack it. It's coming from eBay, a project that I'm trying to put it on for so long. Nostalgia, I may call it. And here I have, well packed, like usually. I bought many things from them before. Here I have something crazy. You'll say I'm nuts. And there we are. Can you believe that? Today, with all this beautiful digital audio stuffs, look what I bought. This is crazy. But I had this in my mind for so long. So the price was absolutely crazy good. I paid like 35 euros for this and 12 for transport. Of course, for parts, nothing else to do, but let's try to see what's happening here. This is an Philips N-4502, hi-fi, high fidelity, international, blah, blah, blah. What I love about this, it's 3 motors. So we have a main motor for the capstan and the flywheel, and 2 motors for the receiver and the other 3 motors, and that gives a lot of nice possibilities of automatization. And of course the main goal is to see it working. Now let me bring the main connector. So what can I say about this guy? First of all, it's a DEC stereo. What means a DEC? Reel-to-reel tape recorder, or how we call it in Europe, magnetophone. This kind of machine doesn't have a power amplifier on board, so it's only low-level signals, line signals. You need to connect it to an amplifier if you want to have some audition, of course. Mid-70s, 80s, beginning of 80s, when this particular model was out for sale, and you can find the mechanic, this kind of 3 motors ensemble, to many Philips reel-to-reel tape recorders on market. So proves reliability and feels like a good base for a audiophile project. Really, that's the original Philips. It's so bad. I really love to have this one, but it's so gone and goodbye. I really don't care about the look, because like I told her, it's a project for me, for myself, so it shouldn't be a problem. The look, it's not. I wanna develop probably 3 heads system, because it's plenty of place over here to have another head, and many more. Like always, looking for short. 2.2 mega ohms. What? So I don't think we're gonna have any kind of reaction. Resistance is too high. And oh yeah, look there. Of course, of course. I can hear a motor spinning, and probably that's the main motor trying to rotate, to move the flywheel and the capstan. Okay, let's have this out. But that's funny. So probably there is a electric something before the switch or something that gives me mega ohms. And we should have a transformer. Oh yeah, now it's okay. Now it's fine. So probably it was a matter of plastic washers. Nice. Any washer here? No. So this should go out by itself. And yes, probably these are for the plastic cover. Not sure. Oh, something inside there. Pom pom. Oops. Doesn't look bad. What's the noise? Oh yeah, now I got it. I shouldn't take out those screws there. What about this? Oh man, this is crazy. Liquified. Whoa, I can't believe it. Liquified belts. Man. Oh, the flywheel is moving really nice. The head is looking good. But look at these belts. They are effectively liquefied. Brakes looks okay. Generally good shape. Wow. Whoa, that's really dirty. The motor spins okay. You see, this is the magno control. This one, it's feeling the rotation speed and gives impulses to the motor controller, which, by the way, all the motors are DC. It's controlling speed. Not bad. Now, this needs... I never faced anything this. I can see the paint on the screws. So nobody touched this machine. Nobody took it out ever. Can't believe it. How this can happen? This kind of disaster. It's not rubber or what? I can't do anything. I'm touching the wheels and everything. It's so dirty. Alright, let's take the mechanic apart. I have a screw here. And of course, these are very important. They are so smashed, but I'll improvise something there. Okay. And here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have 5 of these. Oh, yeah, here. I can't touch anything. Very nice reels. Metallic, solid. I'm talking about this middle support. Let me take this too. Yeah, there's the electronic. It's not so much to see there. We have the connector here. That should go out. And it's out. Now we can work the mechanic. The counter is still alive. Yes, it is. We should be able to take out the mechanic now. Very modular. And this is nice. Okay, that's a ground piece of wire. I have to take out the capstan too, and the flywheel. You just go out of here and look, man, this is nuts. Now it should be easier to take these guys out. I got two plastic and textile or something in between. And there's the flywheel out. Okay. Oh man, this is so gross. That's isopropylic alcohol. Now let me try to get the reels out. Okay, I got two pieces here. You see, this one should release. Oh yeah, there we go. When it's out, this is still okay. We have a washer over there. And I got this. Oh, this is still alive. The counter belt. Okay, and now the other one should have a similar. Oh, yeah, but smaller. What else do I need to take out? I think this guy here, that's the motor. Look at this, it's so nice done. The screw, it's with an angle. You see that? Like this, to be able to have the screwdriver nice and cozy, call it. Yeah, that should go out. Kindish. Is it? W40 doing any good? By the way, no, it's not dissolving. You don't need to have your best clothes when doing this. Alright, this is out. Motor, it feels nice. No playing, same story here. Of course we're gonna have oil to every little component here. Let's clean this, or at least to let it melt a bit. I need something to solve. Okay, so it's looking like finally I found some proper thinner diluent. This is mostly for paint, but it feels like working great. Oh yeah, look there. Let's see. Yeah, it's melting and it's cleaning the mess. So what I'm gonna do is to have most of the stuffs mechanically and then clean it with this guy. This is a D509. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's cleaning and dissolving the mess, which is great. I'm relieved. Okay, like I said, take this mechanically as much as possible. Something like this. Okay, now let's try to clean this area. Yeah, it's working great. Crazy stuff. Alright. Okay, this rubber stuff needs to be replaced. Dampers, kind of dampers. Let's get here. Oh man, it's really working. Really working. But like I said, first mechanical. The bottom is clean, looks good. Let's try to clean it. This is nuts. But now it's clean. So these two motors are free. Well, we got some more here. That's solved. And here too. Oh man, I can't believe it. Look there. It passed through the hole. Now we got a little bit on the motor here in that area. Let's clean it. You see, here is the place for another head, probably, let's say, recording head, and that will bring will turn this machine into 3 heads. But of course we need some extra electronic, but it's not a big deal. Have 2 preamps for playback. Okay, let's clean this. Not so much here. Good news. Okay, so the chassis now it's clean enough. I don't see any other problems. Capstan, or the flywheel in fact. Oh, that wasn't so bad. This one went pretty easy, I may say. That's interesting. Is this done in purpose? You see, these surfaces are kind of different texture. Not sure. Probably it's done in purpose for better grip. Oh man. Let's do this. Oh, dirt. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Don't use acetone, because acetone will kill the plastic, so... Well, I may say this is clean now. Let me use some alcohol for the top here. Final touch. W4, they have a little bit of oil and makes the surfaces look nicer. Yeah, The wheels are absolutely fine now, no doubt about. Now let's clean these two guys. Okay, so this is dirty. This is okay. This is super dirty. I really mean that I never seen something like this. Belts, they've been effectively liquefied. It's very interesting, very, very interesting. I can't imagine how that could happen. Oh, of course. Yummy. Yeah, here we have also a little bit of rust, but I'll clean that in a second with a brush. But the most important thing now is to get rid of this crazy stuff. There are some dents, you can see it at the edge of the wheel. You got it? So these dents are inducing magnetic pulses into the head used for checking and controlling the speed. The same principle like we have on a Hammond tone wheel organ. Same idea, exactly. So at a certain frequency, then the electronic control the main motor speed and keep it steady. You see, that's nice because the speeds in our situation are electronically controlled, commuted, instead of any mechanical stuffs, you know, wheels, gears and so. Very advanced system, I may say. Oh, I got one more. I forgot about this. So everything gets clean. The capstan, the rails, and all the other parts are okay. I can't do more anyway because I'm stuck with no belts, and I have to look in between my other reel-to-reel tapes I have around. Like I said before, I never seen some improvisation, this kind of liquefied, if the system is working and the electronics and everything. Okay, so that's the bottom of the flywheel, and have this plastic thingy here which is trying to run away, and that's really important because this keeps the flywheel down here. Do I have any glue? My favorite plastic glue. Stay there. Like always, I hope it's useful. It's my first Philips reel-to-reel tape recorder, magnetophone, how we call it. I hope it's an interesting project, and I really have hopes for this machine. And yeah, that's it for today. That was the cleaning, let's call it cleaning part. I'm looking for some belts, and next time I'll put the things together and trying giving some tests. Don't forget to subscribe, push the like button too, and of course I'm waiting your comments. Thanks to my sponsors, and until the next one, wish you well, and don't forget to have fun. See you, bye.